I got version. Spillers, don't mind me. I choke on red.
I need about eight bars, bro. Let me get 8 bars on some shit, bro.
Man, whenever you ready, man.
I'm ready. Listen, I'm ready. I can put 8 bars together in like 3 minutes or 4 minutes.
Hold on.
All right.
Right in there.
That's cool.
The whole 16 probably take me about 2 days.
We got
the other 8. Like,
what happened to the pop filter right there? Did it come off? It's behind you. Let's slide.
supposed to go here.
Yeah, let's slide.
I just thought I had a nicer microphone than everybody else. I thought I was special and shit.
Well, you know, it's a special occasion. You know, we got a lot of good talent in the room here today, and I'm just ecstatic because this is episode 3. We're going strong. We got some strong voices in here, and you know, I think again for me, what was important is that we try to put out a positive message out there for everybody. But I think for the young black man out there, you know what I'm saying, it's good to have some positive male voices out here. So I'm here with up and coming Detroit. He's already made quite a name for himself with his mixtapes. He's got the YKCKG mixtapes. It's called Clement Kern. You can see volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's been going very strong. He's done plenty of showcases. He's on iTunes. You can see him on YouTube, everywhere on social media. He's got a great, unique voice. And he's here to tell us his perspective on black life, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. YK. Anything else you want to add to that, sir?
What up, y'all? This YK. Shit, man. What you say, Pete?
Just say you gotta add anything on there. It's cool. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got two.
YK in the building.
YK is a very talented artist, and speaking of artists, we got another one. I just did a music video for him very recently. Had the cops come out there. I mean, they don't respect what we doing out there, man. You know, you got the cops coming after him. You got bitches coming after him. You know what I'm saying? My guy is doing some big thing. He's one of the establishers of the real big hip hop scene in Mt Clemens from years ago. You know what I'm saying? He's out here, east side, west side, Mt Clemens, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He get love everywhere. He get hate everywhere too, man. My guy here to tell us about what his perspective on life is. Freeze, the motherfucking block boss.
Block boss in the building. You hear me?
Freeze.
You know what I'm saying? And you know,
busters hoes the police watching.
Real street shit. Real nigga shit.
Bro, let me get that info.
Yeah.
For sure.
Lastly, but definitely not least, you know, it's my entrepreneur duty to bring to you guys people who have that entrepreneur mind, that hustle, that undying resolve to get things done. This guy is a multi-talented, multifaceted human being. He's done everything from hair shows to fucking fixing up houses to fucking owning a studio to
Big
running
facts.
a fucking full-fledged brick and mortar fucking barbershop. The guy has been all over the
Big
fucking
facts.
United States, and he can call a lot of places home, but right now he's blessing us here in Detroit, West Side. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the infamous Black Sal.
Black Sal.
Black Sal.
Black
What
Sal.
up, though?
There it is. So we want to talk, you know what I'm saying, and get it out there because there's a lot of information out there. We got a lot of years of experience in this room right now, you know what I'm saying? And the guys, you know, these kids out here, they want to know, man, or at least I want them to know. Let me ask you this. Women. How y'all feeling about women right now, man?
Me?
Yeah.
I love
This Freeze speaking. I love the women. but you know, women doing their thing now. I feel like, you know, they fought for their rights to get it to where they can make money like us, the equal right. You know what I'm saying? So I believe women, they doing their thing now. You know what I'm saying?
Megan Thee Stallion.
She doing her thing. Hey,
Did he shoot?
Yada yada yada.
for real. She doing her thing to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Did he shoot her in the foot?
I don't know.
Listen,
shit.
I
If I
need-
was him, I would have shot her in the ass.
If she was trying to walk away from me, I'd have shot her in the foot too. You ain't going no motherfucking way.
You should have shot her
Here's
in
my
the ass.
question. I need, some real niggas to break this situation down. You're in a car. you're in Miami or something like that.
Oh, no,
She going, what happens in a man's mind where he goes, bitch, and he just like Harlem Nights her?
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? How did it happen?
Well, see, me personally, I'm not about to shoot no broad. I ain't about to
In the
hit
foot?
you. Listen,
In the foot, my nigga.
I ain't even about to hit you. So let alone shoot you. Like, I don't know what the hell they was going through. She must have had a strap too.
He must feel threatened.
Yeah,
What
she must have had a
happened?
I mean, that
strap
nigga
too.
is small.
Something like, yeah. She is tall.
No, he couldn't have felt that threat to shoot her, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
what happened?
It had
I
to
don't
look,
know.
and especially for a motherfucker to shoot somebody in the foot, because I mean that's like non-lethal force.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let
That's
you know.
intimidation type shit. Like,
So look, he wanted to intimidate Megan Thee Stallion.
Right. I'm an intimidator.
I mean,
Shoot her ass in
everyone,
the foot.
he's looking, everyone's trying to get that home, that, you know what I'm saying, that woman, you know what I'm saying? I think we're all at an age right now where we've been on world tour.
Hold on, I understand that, but I don't think you're gonna get that woman by shooting her in the foot.
No,
You're right. But maybe that's how you let her know. I'm learning. I'm still learning.
You ain't gotta do all that.
Okay, well, if Free says,
all you gotta do is be
says,
smooth. Yeah, all you gotta do is be smooth.
But you know what? You know what? To play devil's advocate, 'cause that's what I like to do, bro. Flat out devil's advocate. You know, most motherfuckers get shot in the foot, they got like a boot or something that they wear and shit. You ain't never seen that bitch in no boot.
Right.
You ain't never seen her in no motherfucking
yeah.
cast or nothing. So did he shoot her in the foot?
He grazed her.
I don't know.
He grazed her.
I wasn't there. You know what I'm
He
saying?
grazed her
I think
foot.
that she hits a lot of the key things that men are looking for in a woman. And I got to ask you guys across the board here, and we'll start with YK. That the queen of your castle. What are you looking for? Has someone tamed your wild stallion, or what was happening?
no, somebody just I hate sneaky shit.
Right.
Somebody just be up front, man. Don't do no bullshit. Don't be all. You don't gotta be sneaky. Just holler at a nigga. Be up front, man.
What else you looking for? What else you looking for in a woman?
Real spit.
Shit.
In a real one, not the one you for tonight. I'm talking about the one for
That's loyalty, man. That shit that plays a huge part, bro. It's loyalty, man.
Freeze. What you got from him?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much on what he on. Like, you gotta be loyal. You know what I'm saying?
What's that mean for you though? What's loyalty and what's that mean? Give me an example.
Loyalty to me means like, you with whatever I'm with. So you loyal to me. You with whatever I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the matter or the fact, you just with whatever I'm with. That's being loyal to me.
How do you know? Because I've heard stories of women who, you know what I'm saying, they see you and you might be like, hey, all right, leave my house when you get ready. You know what I'm saying? You go to work and you come home and your house is all bleached up and she cleaning your clothes and she cooking the food and shit like that. So off rip. So what is loyalty? Because that to me sounds like, okay, so that's a winner. So why is that not a winner? Or is she a winner?
Who said that wasn't a winner?
I did, bro. I did, bro.
He told me that.
Hold on, so I gotta tell you this story, bro. I gotta tell you this story. We was talking about this shit earlier. That's how this shit came.
I gotta
bro.
hear it.
Bro, this chick had spent the night at my house for the first time, bro. You know. And so I had to go to work in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock. I get up.
Right.
I left her in the house. Like, you can stay as long as you want as far as, you ain't got to get up and leave right now because
Right.
I'm leaving, right?
Right.
Man, I got left go to work, man. I come home 12, 13 hours later, bro. I swear to God, I can smell bleach outside the house, bro. I can smell
She bleached your shit down?
Bro, she bleached everything down. All the lights was on in my
So
house.
hold on, let me ask you this. Wasn't nothing destroyed,
Nothing.
but everything was clean.
Everything was
washing
clean.
machine was
The washing
going,
machine
the
was
dryer
going.
was going, the fucking dishwasher
God
was
damn
going.
it. She made some changes.
All 4 of the, bro, I put that bitch out. Like
He put her out. He put her out, bro. That's talk to doing too much.
Are you doing too much?
No, you doing
Are
too
you
much.
scared me with that shit? Like, my whole life and shit already.
Talk to me.
It took you 12
I can dig it.
hours.
I can dig it.
So,
You gotta go.
Okay, explain to me. So why did she get kicked out? I need the game.
I
Please
felt
explain.
violated, bro. I never asked her to
funny
do
as
nothing
hell,
in my
bro.
house. I never asked her to do nothing in my house. She didn't live there.
She's an overachiever. She grabbed for the brass ring.
Maybe I messed up though. Maybe I did mess up. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a failed marriage since then. Like that probably could have been the wife of my dreams and shit that really would have done all of
Yeah.
I really don't need nobody clean up my house no way. I just felt violated, bro. When I got home,
'Cause you touched
I
the
felt
shit.
like you
You
done went through
touched the
all my
shit.
damn
Yeah.
clothes. You done went through all my
I feel that.
my whole fucking house. You done
I
went through
feel
my
that.
whole house, and so now you gotta go.
I ain't think of it like that, but I
you
feel
know what
that.
I'm saying? I read deep into money, especially when you talking about lifelong partners and shit. You gotta read deep. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the look and all that shit.
Hey, because when you clean the motherfucking shit up, you gotta go through it.
Right,
you gotta go.
I mean, not that you're trying to, because if you moving shit,
So
you
now
don't
your
see
name,
shit.
your first name,
That's
your
true.
last
You might
name.
see shit you ain't supposed to be seeing. You know what I'm saying?
Organize my drawers and shit.
Right.
My
And
receipts all alphabetical.
And this was night. This was like you know this was like 20 hours into the game. You know what I'm saying? You had just came over the night before, and here it is coming up on that night, up on 24 hours later, and the whole damn house clean. Like you playing games. This is a motherfucking game, bitch. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You came in here and really did too much.
Okay, so
what did you really see? When you did it, when you
I don't even know
everything.
what made you
everything. That's right.
You know my real name.
Right, my real name. Right, my real name and shit. You know how you got your ex-girlfriend pictures and shit somewhere in your house somewhere.
Right, you know.
Anything. You know,
Okay.
she just seen so much. Like that's not your place. That's really not
Sal,
your place.
you may have accrued the most wisdom of all of us at this table. Tell the young black man out there, what's gonna keep you satisfied? What is your queen? What are you looking for? What are the things that people need to look for?
Oh, that's a crazy question, bro.
Because there's people in their 20s right now looking for the wrong things, and
I'm gonna tell you, dudes in their 20s should not entertain relationships. Period. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? You right. You right, bro. I did accrue the most wisdom out of this. Let me tell you something. Why men wait until later on to settle down. One woman cannot satisfy a young man's sex drive. Period. She cannot. She gonna be on her period a week, and this nigga gonna want to fuck twice a day for that whole week. So,
see, now I had a different experience because the chick that I was with, she, you take the pill, the birth control, and then there's a period pill for when you're in a period.
Right.
She bypassed those, so she never had her period. She had her period like twice a year.
But as a young man,
because she bypassed those period pills, so she just never had one. So what about that scenario?
But as a young man, to be in a relationship with one woman,
right,
knowing that your sex drive can satisfy more than one woman, you
right.
dooming yourself to a bad relationship, or you dooming yourself to be cheating on the woman that you with.
Okay, so
you shouldn't even entertain a relationship. You should just be out here doing what you do until you get tired of that shit. When you only feel like fucking once or twice a week,
right.
That's when you should find a relationship, because that might be what you're going to get in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
YK, you agree?
Through my 20s, through my 20s, I was on that,
You fuck 2 or 3 bitches a day in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Here's what I'm going to say, okay, right? Now, I had a different case than I think maybe most people, but that's fine. And maybe it's a similar case than most people. But the bottom line is, I spent most of my 20s in a relationship, right? Here's what I'm going to say. I built the foundation for my business. I followed my dreams. I just worked with my creativity because I didn't give a fucking ounce of anything into any of these bitches out here because I had something back at home. I didn't have to worry about it. The only thing I wanted to do was be successful at what the fuck I wanted to do. There was no going to the club for this bullshit. None of that. If I'm going to the clubs because I want to see the DJ, I want to talk to the owner. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused.
Right.
Having that center and having someone that made me feel like a king, made me feel powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I said, a lot of dudes in their 20s can probably get that from different things, but when you have a priority of trying to get all these different, you know what I'm saying? It's just a perspective. I'm definitely not saying that is the key, but I think that there's a benefit to having that locked down, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in your 20s, I mean, you should be fucking, I guess.
In my 20s,
you should be fucking. You should be fucking in your 20s. I don't know what to say.
In my 20s, bro, I was like really fucking, bro. I was single. I was single. I made a lot of money. Look, I made a lot of money for my age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of money for my age. I made it honest, and I made it in a way that was kind of flashy at the same time, because I was a barber doing hair shows. I was a nail tech on stage and all this type of shit. So it was like, I had access to a lot of different women and shit. I didn't want to be in a relationship with one because I could fuck with 25 girls in the room, and I probably could fuck with 15 of them if I wanted to. So I would try to pick at least 3 or 4 that I did actually fuck with out of that one room.
Right.
And so I just feel like as a man in his younger years, you shouldn't entertain being a one woman man. And
now, what about a woman? What about two women? What if you're having a situation like that? Because I've heard of certain men who are like, okay,
that's something different.
Exactly, but this is what I'm saying. In today's day, by the time people listen to this podcast, it could be regular as fuck. But that shit that Mitt Romney was on, like, you know what I'm saying? You have multiple wives, and not even multiple, just two. And you don't even gotta be wives. You just got two chicks you fuck with. I know one of the rappers. He was here on the podcast last week. He's got openly has two of them, and they cool. Sleep in the same bed, and everyone knows about it.
But you know what he did in the beginning? He mentioned it to each one.
Right.
He let them know in the beginning.
A lot of
people don't understand that in the beginning when you in a relationship, or when you meet a woman that you want to be in a relationship with, whatever you tell her, I mean, whatever you do, you gotta let her know off top. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Open. If I want to be, you gonna let her know if I want to be an open relationship or I want this to be just me and you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let her know. Off tops. I figured that out as growing up as a young man. I wasn't telling them. I was like, basically, I felt like, okay, me looking at myself back then, me now looking at myself back then, I was tricking them. We were tricking. I was tricking them, telling them what I wanted them to hear. You know what I'm saying? But now I feel like it's so much arguing and shit that come with that shit after. You know what I'm saying? Because you figured, oh, I lied. I can't even argue with her because I did lie. She lied too, but I lied too. You know what I'm saying? So now I figure, well, I'm just gonna be straight up in the beginning. So it don't be no argument. Because if you want to argue about the shit I was straight up with in the beginning, baby, you can argue with yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You can argue with yourself. I'm not about to argue with you because I was already told you know what this was.
Right.
If you knew this was pimp shit from the beginning, goddamn it's pimp shit to the end. Yeah. That's where it started from. So don't act like you brand new. You feel me?
Well, YK, you got something for me?
Hey.
Okay, I mean, okay, so we're not.
Let me say something though. You know, as a dad though, to daughters,
right?
You shouldn't even play games with these girls' emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the part right there. That
right,
fucks,
honesty. That goes back into honesty.
Up, but that fucks them up too when you do lie, or the dog that did lie before you even got there. She damaged goods when you pull up. It don't matter what you about to say. You gonna tell her she pretty. She know that. A million motherfuckers been telling her that shit
already,
and half of them done fucked off of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But ain't none of them there now.
Right.
So whatever you about to say, it's about to be a motherfucking lie, bro. Because everybody before you lied to her. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, you got a hard way to go coming in the game sometimes. So, you know, as, you know, like we older, we looking back and shit, telling younger dudes, like, lay it on the floor as soon as you walk in. As soon as you walk in, lay everything down. She can deal with it. She can deal with it. If she can't, pick your shit up and get the fuck on and find somebody that's gonna deal with it. Somebody gonna deal with it.
Hey, and you know what? I feel like you gotta be a certain type of nigga to do shit like that.
Yeah.
Me? Cause like, you can test it yourself. You can see. You can be like, all right, I'm about to tell this chick what I want off tops. And you can see. You tell her what you want. You can watch the expression on their face, everything.
Yeah.
All it's not go. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, oh, I'm about to tell her what I want.
I want you to buy the rest of my drinks tonight and let me fuck.
Yeah, you gonna see. So you might well go ahead and get it over with. Fuck it. I'm just gonna see what she bought right now. Ain't no beating around the bush.
Right.
That's just how I be, man.
Truth will set you free. I mean, you know, I feel like I wanted to cover real quick the rules. What are the rules? We talked about maybe the possibility of having two girlfriends.
Hold on.
If you have the
excuse me, I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to say one thing.
Shoot it.
My mama told me how you start the relationship off, son. That's how it's gonna end. If you start off telling lies, that's how it's gonna end in lies. If you start off telling the truth, it's gonna end in the truth. And I looked at that. I had to think about it, and it took me a minute. As I got older, I understood what she said.
Okay, but clearly your grandma did not see. Clearly your mom didn't see Coming to America, because that entire relationship, relationship was based off lies. Okay, he didn't want her to know he was a prince. He lied to her. He lied. It doesn't matter the why. It was based off of lies. So based off the logic, it doesn't matter.
But hold on. Okay, it was based off lies. Another thing was that's him. That ain't me. If I'm a king, what the fuck I gotta lie for? Look, I might not tell you. The most thing you gonna say is, well, you wasn't up front. You ain't gonna tell me I lied to you about it. I ain't gonna be like, I'm not a king. I'm a servant. No, I'm a king. I might not want you to know. I feel like he didn't want her to know because He wanted her to respect his value. You know what I'm saying? He wanted her to respect him in a different way. He ain't tell her because he didn't want her to look at him like, oh, because any chick you tell I'm a king, they going off top, they a gold digger. So he wanted to see if she loved him for the man that he was.
And let's be honest,
her.
you fall in love with somebody in a week.
Didn't know
That's
who he
not
was.
love. That's not love.
You say what?
He said they fell in love within the course of a week. That ain't love.
I don't know, man.
And then let's
you can't say that. Bro.
Okay, here's what I'm saying.
Hold on. What book do it say you can't fall in love in a day? What book do it say you can't see a woman and fall in love with her that first day? What book it say that in?
The Book of Life.
The book of life. That bitch at? Because I want to read it.
Okay, we writing it right now. We're writing it right now. All I'm telling you is that shit is fleeting. That is more sexual related because you've never seen someone and fall in love with them, and they weren't outside of what you like. Like, did you fall in love with someone because you heard their voice and then you saw them and go, oh, you know what I'm saying? No, you fell in love with someone that you saw and you had a sexual response to it that you fragmented into your brain. But if you would have fallen in love with someone that had a bag over their face and they just told you about their life and you only saw a silhouette, you didn't even see a silhouette. You don't know what they look like.
But he didn't fall in love with her like that though.
But I'm saying, would you ever?
I'm not gonna fall in love with her.
Exactly. So you don't fall in love.
Something I'm attracted to. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something that.
Yeah, you're attracted to her.
About this person.
You're attracted to her.
You know what I'm saying?
Her, whatever she is.
I ain't gonna lie. You can fall in love fast. Ain't no nigga gonna admit it. I fell in love with her. Ain't nobody about to admit that shit though. But
I will.
If you been through it, no, I ain't saying I wouldn't. I'm speaking for these niggas that don't.
Right.
I'm real spill. That's why I'm talking to you now, bro. You can fall in love fast, bro. And it can end fast too. Yeah. It's either gonna go two ways.
But that's not real love. Okay, because here's what I'm saying. Most of you here, myself not. Here's what I'm saying. Most of you here, myself not included, are parents, and I will say that if you equate the love that you just explained to the love that you have for your child,
nah, hold on,
that's not love.
Okay,
that's not love.
So you not being a parent. You not being a parent. This is why I'm explaining.
That's
this.
okay.
I'm a
fair
parent.
enough.
The love you have for your kids and the love you have for people in the streets or a female or anybody, companions, that's totally different.
That's what I'm saying.
The love I have for my mother, the love I have for my brother, the love I have for my sister, them three different loves.
But they all based in the same. But they're all based in the same place.
No, they not. They love on a whole different level, bro.
Would you die for all of them?
I die for all of them.
Then they all from the same place.
You right.
These are all different loves, but they're all.
It's still,
you know what I'm saying?
It's still different because look, the love I have for my woman is a different love than I have for my mama.
You're right.
Because I ain't laying down with my mama at the end of the night. I'm sleeping with my woman. I'm not sleeping with my mama. Of
course.
But I love my mama more though.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I love my mama more though. But I'm sleeping with my woman at the end of the night. It's a different love.
Yeah, but you won't get that love in one night. You won't get that love first seeing somebody. That is infatuation.
Nah, it ain't that. You know what? I figure like if you see somebody you love at first sight, you ain't even gonna try to fuck them at first because you want to see what they on. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know you can fuck a motherfucker. That's what everybody want. They want to fuck. They want to fuck. That's what everybody want. That's what everybody want. I want to see she might be on what I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to see
she might be on some. I ain't gonna say nothing about fucking if he don't say nothing about fucking. But she want to fuck me and I want to fuck her.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit you go through. I done been around a chick and I ain't think the bitch wanted to fuck me. This bitch wanted to give me everything, head. She wanted to suck the chrome off the Chevy. I ain't know that, but I'm thinking shit, damn, you know, I ain't.
Everyone's gotta have different streams of income. If you work a job, you gotta have a side hustle. If you know what I'm saying, if you selling something, then you need to have another chick out there doing this for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have different streams of income because I think the one thing I learned is that saving money is almost stupid. It's like all your money should be doing something because if it's sitting nowhere and it's not doing nothing, then what the fuck are you? You just have money that's not doing nothing. You should be investing it, not taking it to the casino and betting it on black. I mean, that's your prerogative, whatever. But your money should be doing something. If it's in the bank accruing, you know what I'm saying? What do you call it? Interest? I don't know. But saving just feels. We all can save. I saved 5,000. I saved 1,000.
A lot of people don't though. It's hard for a lot of people to save.
You're right. But what happens when they say? What happens when you get that money? Do you have a plan for when you have 5,000?
Yeah,
do you have a plan?
That's what you're saving for. You saving for your plan.
A lot of niggas are just saving just to save.
But most of the time too.
I don't know. I can't relate.
And you can't count for hardships.
When I say I'm saving, it's something I want.
the hardship sometimes, bro. You save money. You could have 5 bands and something happen and cost you $1,500. You know what I'm saying? And then you right back doing the same shit over again.
As soon as you put that $1,500 out, boom, it broke the whole thing down.
Right,
it broke the whole 5 bands down to 2. So
right. So if you take the
like
15, so if in retrospect, if you could have invested the 15 to make 25, you know what I'm saying? Another way, as opposed to just holding it until something tragic happened, only just to hand it over to somebody else. It makes sense to have it working for you.
Yeah.
Somehow.
And I feel like, everybody don't have to be the man. I feel like it's important to understand that your ideas matter. And I'm saying that to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, your ideas matter. Now, who they matter to, that's where you have to get creative to. You know what I'm saying? If you have the man next to you, like, this nigga is that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, you not that nigga, but you know how to appeal to him to get your idea off the ground. If he's got the money, then you're the fucking sucker for not being able to present your idea in a way to go ahead and get that money. Not because you're trying to trick people or anything like that, but because if your shit's worth it, then present it. Then fucking pitch that shit. Because, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like, I can't remember that nigga name, but he Italian gangster, mafia dude from the 20s or some shit like that. Yeah, movies made about him. I forgot the nigga name. But, like, he would gladly give $5,000 to something and the nigga say, hey, I double your money or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you got millions of dollars. What is it? What is this? What is $500? What is that? You know what I'm saying? But people need to be out there utilizing their ideas. I think that there are a lot of hood investments that people can do, and I think everyone wants to work for somebody, and that's cool. But there's ways, if you save $1,000, maybe you know somebody who can do this, and it don't got to be about getting a bag. It can be
right. It's even ways where you could still work for yourself and work for other people at the same time.
Of course.
You can have a company that does a service that some other company can use, where you sell your services to them as a company as opposed to being a worker. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to having a job. You can create jobs instead of having, somebody told me that, jobs is not always something that you got to get. You can create a job. You can create an income. So a lot of times you can use your own talent, your own skill, your own determination for what it is that you want to do and find the market that you need to be in to sell it.
And see, that's perfect because the music. I mean, YK, you've been in the game for a while. You're getting your market together. How are you trying to use your music to make, to make things, make money?
Shit, put this on this everywhere, bro. That's how I've been using it with the BMI, all that, playing with the radio stations.
What's your experience been like, trying to get your music on the radio station and shit?
Honestly, bro, that's crazy you asked me that. I need some clean music. I just hit my mans up that been like, he been in the music game forever. I just hit him up on Facebook like, bro, I need your help to clean my music up for the radio. And I was gonna hit you up with the same way, bro.
Mm-hmm. So you gotta get your clean mixes. And
yeah.
And I mean, you don't have any management, right?
Nope, nah.
What was your experience like with a manager?
It was good and bad. Yeah, bad is it was too many. He was trying to do, it was too many. He was trying to focus on everybody at one time.
So there was too many artists.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I went through the same shit.
And then, like, what made him worth being your manager? Like, why did you just know him, or did he?
For my brother, 8 Mile Pep, my brother, he was my manager first. Then when the guy came home from jail, that's my brother introduced me to him and shit like that. And it was from my brother. My brother is still that's my manager. That's still my brother manager to this day though.
I mean, what does the manager cover for you? Like, does he pay for studio time, get your music?
He did. He was paying for, studio times, videos,
What do he get for that?
Shit, he was doing that shit.
What do he get for that? If he paid for the videos and
he was doing that shit. He was doing that shit because he was my brother homie, dog.
I'm asking.
On 100.
Right, exactly. You investing all this money for what?
Cause we was building the brand and shit.
No, yeah, what's the return on the money though?
Shit.
I think it's like
when niggas get on. That's the return.
Yeah, I think it's like when you invest.
So you just wait till later to demand your money.
Yeah, it's some niggas out there that
be like that. It's some guys out there. You fuck with guys, you close with guys that you fuck with guys that got money. They be like, fuck it. It's like basically fronting you. Right.
Yeah.
He ain't saying it, and it ain't even that serious. Cause y'all so close, it ain't even no pressure. That's what it is. You the rapper, nigga, let's get it.
You know my answer to that is?
Yeah. It ain't
That's
no
why
pressure.
these niggas be get killed.
Well, yeah. But that's only you fucking with niggas that ain't about that action, ain't about that business.
That's important too.
Because you know what's funny? I ain't really had no nigga try to front me in the game, in the rap game. Because if a nigga fronted me, I'd have been on. You feel me?
Exactly.
I've been doing this shit on my own. Like the niggas I came up with, you know what I'm saying? It was the only thing I can say they did for me is they got me a name. They got me out there.
I'm not against a motherfucker putting a motherfucker on. What I'm saying is you have to have your understanding as to what you're gonna get back before you put it.
Oh, for sure. Oh, that's for sure.
So I'm asking, like, so he basically trying to put y'all on. What the fuck is his return? Is my question. Like, you gotta know
his return.
A deal.
If he trying to put you on, obviously he looking at like this nigga about to get on. He already got faith in you.
So what he get when he get on? Like, what is his percentage in this game? Is he get 100%?
Oh no, that's where the contract come in at. That's where it become a contract process.
Important to me. That's where the numbers get important to me. That's my question. Like that's my question. Like, what is he getting for this? Like,
I think
you know what? It become a contract process when that happen. But you got some niggas like that ain't even worried about that. It's just they get money like that, bro. They just like, let's do this. They know some money gonna come back. You sweet. We know some money gonna come back. Let's get it.
I think it would depend on who the manager is. Like, there's gonna be some managers who's like, they may not have as many stripes in the game, so they're learning how to become a manager.
Man, listen, exactly, because these niggas out there they not even labeling themselves as a manager. They just got money.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. When you got fuck you money, so, from my guy Vet from Sin Records.
Fuck you money.
That nigga, he just had money. And when you got fuck you money, it's like, why wouldn't I just do this? You know what I'm saying? It's like if I had pounds and my nigga came over and I just don't smoke them, I'm like, you got 5 on the board. Nigga, you got pounds. What do you know? I'm gonna smoke with my nigga. So I see that now. If you working at Target and then you're trying to manage somebody and you only make $700 a week, no.
That's why I said it's different. It's different when it's niggas, man. Niggas know niggas is getting money. It's niggas
but again, people.
But what do the manager do?
There's that term manager is a broad term.
Sometimes
it's
they
too
don't
broad.
even be knowing how to be a manager.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. It's too broad.
It come with the shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm a manager. I got all this money. All of a sudden I'm a fucking manager. I got this little nigga. I gotta figure this shit out. It be like that sometimes.
But as an artist, you gotta know what you want from a manager before you take on a manager. Like, this what I want you to do.
Right, but everybody ain't thinking like that. It's some artists out here. You're right. They need to know what they need to know from the manager.
Fuck me out of some money, bro. Especially when we get listen. I ask these questions to motherfuckers like this all the time, psychological with the shit. Would you fight a motherfucker over like $2,500?
2,500.
25.
That's a
you would
problem.
swing on a nigga.
I will swing on you over 2,500. Hold on,
right.
but it depends on the principle. I swing on you over $25. Depending on the principle.
Right.
Depending on how you try to play me for it. Yeah, you feel me?
Right, so
that's so important.
That's how I feel.
Funny.
That's true. It's real spill.
So my next question is, would you pop a nigga for $2 million?
Pop a nigga for $2 million, $2. Depending on the principle. How you try to play me for it?
Could you have a nigga killed for 50?
Man, listen,
bro. Where's
it's
this?
principle? It's principle.
Where's this
You're not finna play me out
Where's
my
this
money. I
going?
can't wait until the end to find out you finna try to play me, bro.
The money really ain't shit. It's the principality.
It's gonna end up bad, bro.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. This will solve all your problems, okay? If you were, let's just say, hypothetically interested in that, you would have the jurisdiction as the manager to draw up your own contract.
Yeah.
And if at the beginning the artist did not comply with that, then you would just void it, and you wouldn't go in that adventure. But you would only be on that adventure.
A lot too. That happens a lot too.
Right, what I'm saying. But you would only go on that adventure with someone who, like you said, you got to be honest in relationships from the get go.
Yeah.
This is what I'm expecting. This is what I want. And if he signs it, cool, and you won't have no problems. And you wouldn't have any problems.
But me as the person giving a contract, why the fuck I'm gonna give you a contract that I know? Okay, so if I cool with you and I fuck with you, smoke with you, we get how we fuck hoes.
You'll make things awkward.
I know the type of nigga you is.
You'll make things awkward.
Why the fuck I'm gonna give you a contract that I know you not gonna want to sign? You smoke weed. The contracts are you can't smoke weed in the studio. I know this nigga smoke. I don't smoke with it.
He can't buy weed from nobody else.
Yeah, you can't buy weed. Be for real though, like.
All your weed gotta come from me.
Yeah, all your weed gotta come from the studio. Damn, be for real though. Like niggas giving niggas contracts that work for them.
But look,
give me a contract that work for me.
But look though, I believe this too, and cause I was a manager for my nephew. That's my family, you know what I'm saying? So that's my young family. So I was looking out for him. So I looked into what a manager's supposed to do. I looked up a lot of shit when it comes to this music shit. And as far as these contracts go, a lot of times, you as an artist, you should walk in the studio with a contract that protects you in somebody else's studio.
Off top.
It should be wrote out for you. Mm-hmm. And he should sign it before y'all start recording. Otherwise, I'm leaving. And I don't want no appointment. You know
I think that you're thinking of it on a more business level, which is legit.
That's all I'm saying.
Artists are artists, man. And they do sometimes need to be on that business shit, but man, there's nothing like just being an artist and doing the shit because it's flowing. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
And in a lot of your elements, you can do that. In a lot of your own elements, you can do that. But when you starting to move up a ladder or a certain status, or you starting to move on to things that's, where you dealing with people that's not your people, you still have to protect yourself. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this your money maker.
Scary money don't make money, man.
But you can't let them
step in the ring with the referee say, protect yourself at all times.
Protect yourself at all times, right? Because when the payoff come, I want my money. You know what I'm saying? Or I see you in court. I ain't even finna fight with you.
Yeah, but
I laugh at shit like
it wouldn't
that.
It wouldn't be I want my money because you're the manager. You'd be handling the money. You think that he's just getting like a bank
No,
account?
I'm looking out for the artist. I'm thinking about the artist at this point.
Oh,
at this point,
yeah.
At this point, when the artist is the most vulnerable motherfucker in the music business. The most vulnerable.
Depends on how many hats they wear. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can diversify the shit if they do more things. If you don't want to learn social media, you gotta get a social media publicist. If you don't want to learn marketing, you gotta get a marketing guy. If you don't,
that was me.
You know what I'm saying?
That was me.
But that costs money. Like with my home business, I'm a fucking creative 100% of the time. There are things that I don't want to do, like taxes. I'm gonna have to pay somebody to do it because I'm just not gonna do it. I'm sorry if I'm lazy, but you know what I'm saying? Some niggas got the bread. If you don't want to clean your house, you get Molly maid or whatever to fucking clean your house once a week. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got the money to do it,
the artist gotta learn personally how to handle their own material. It's ways where you go in there and really be sacrificing your shit because you don't have a contract. Either way. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's either way, you don't have a contract, it actually benefit the other party. You see what I'm saying? Like, you think it's your music, but if you go in somebody else's place and record it, and they got the only recording, digital and all that, they got all your words, they could re-record it and everything.
I mean, yeah, but that's like the dark side of it.
It is the dark side, but
you're on the dark side. We're not putting that out there into the universe.
But my point is though, you just have to protect yourself, and you have to find out what a manager is supposed to do for you, and get that shit in writing, and find out what he expect back. Otherwise, you screwing yourself in a way.
I think sometimes, and I think my business is evidence of it. I think that sometimes when you got that good product, it sell itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? When your shit is
hey, you ain't gotta counter this all their money, right? I feel you.
And so I feel like that's a thing, and I feel like you're right about the artist. But as an artist, Freeze, let me holler at you about this one. Tell me about some of the difficulties in getting your music out there and getting seen and getting the right viewage and the right spotlight that you want.
It's hard. Me, personally, I've been rapping all my life. Man, I was about to come on the scene. I got hit by a car in 2016. Set me down. Fucked everything up. So everybody took off. John Boy, Vezzo, Peasy. Everybody was taking off. Like, really, I was watching their videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm in some videos in the background. I can't even, I ain't flashing no money or nothing. They looking at me. I can say it now. They looking at me. I had the lady hit me. I sued her. The insurance company's watching me, so I'm in the background. I can't be all in the front. But it is what it is. I'm playing catch up right now, and it's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? But the game is different.
Social media.
I'm doing it without a producer now. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of feel. I feel like I failed, you know what I'm saying, when I had another person leading me on something I wanted to do. I feel like I'm leading myself now. You know what I'm saying? It's better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, you got to steer that ship, and you're a creative, and it's like I don't know what gets you guys in your creative zone. With me, I tap into my creative source often. You know what I'm saying? It's my job. So then when I'm off work, that's what I feel like I don't know how to get. It's not weed. Weed don't do it for me. It's like it's got to be natural. But how do you get your creative? Like when you write your bars, like I don't write bars.
See, well, my shit.
I don't know what y'all do.
I feel like my shit natural.
So at any moment you can
Pete, what I tell you,
I ain't gonna say
I don't rate, bro.
Any moment, any moment. It's different now. It's like niggas ain't right. Niggas record. These iPhones out. Niggas recording what they say. Da 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 da. And go listen to it later. Keep listening to it. Like it's different now. Ain't nobody really writing now. Me, whole verses come to me, dog. I've been like, I don't know if every rapper is like me. Me, all right. So say I get high all day. I smoke weed. I work out. I work out 5-6 times a week. I smoke weed every day. I drink only on the weekends. That's it. When I wake up in the morning, my mind is clear. Before I even smoke a blunt or, you know what I'm saying, drink a glass of water, brush my teeth, my mind clear. I'm just saying, most of my raps come to me when I wake up in the morning. It's weird. A whole verse will come to me. I wake up and it'll come with a beat and everything. It's weird as fuck. It'll come and I'll spit it to myself and I'll get my phone. First thing I do is get my phone, record myself saying it. Bro, I can't explain how it happened. It just happened like that. It's been like this. I don't got nothing written down. Niggas got books or raps, and they could be like, I got books. Bro, we can go to the studio. You can put a beat on right now, and I'll destroy that bitch. That's just how I feel.
Right.
At any given time. So I ain't got to write nothing. I ain't got to have books or raps or nothing. Yeah. Let's get to it right now. Let me hear it, and I'm going to get to it.
I can feel that creative spirit right there.
That's
I
it.
can feel it. But when you feel that, there's nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I do get too analytical with shit. But there's nothing like being around someone who's feeling himself and can produce results.
Oh, man.
The produce results is maybe before they feel themselves. They can produce results and they feeling themselves and the energy is good and they're trying to help motivate you and everybody's, you know what I'm saying, maybe challenging each other, but at the same time, we're creating.
Man, look, we need to build. I feel like we need to put the city on the map. It's our time now. You seen Tupac and them do it with the West, and Pac was from the East. You seen them do it with the West. You seen Bad Boys do it with the East. You seen Lil Jon and them just take over.
Yeah.
It's our time, man. Nobody.
I mean, Sada Baby's leading the way a little bit.
Oh, for sure. And shout outs to him. Big ups. He posted too.
I think this
I don't
is a good time.
Who lead the way? Sada Baby, Vezo, me, him. Yeah. Somebody got to do it. And we all got to do it together, bro. It's got to be branches of it. It's branches of them. This is how I'm looking at it. I ain't looking at it like just, I want to be the king of everything that happened in Michigan. That's not possible. Because there's a lot of niggas I feel that's cold out here. You hear me? It ain't just me. It's a lot of talent out here. You hear me?
You know, I was gonna ask you, YK. You were gonna tell me about the writing process. What's yours like, man? Because he got bars for days here. You know what I'm saying?
We just had a studio session, Pete. When I brought on my laptop, I just turn on the beat, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
and I just punch from. I say something on my laptop.
Okay, what you on? We gonna drop something. What you gonna do?
Whatever.
ASAP. We gonna ASAP this bitch. Since I'm in the building with another artist.
It's whatever, man.
I mean, see, and that's that creative vibe. I mean, you know, I kind of like miss that because for such a long time it's just been business. Man, it's been business, man, and that shit. It's like you take creativity and then you monetize it.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. It's like taking, I don't know, man. I don't know, something that should be regular and pure and just, so it's like, it's good to just be back around some shit. And I think that sometimes.
No, that's like that song with me and old girl from Chicago. I came to the studio with a chick I didn't even know. I met her through another chick. It was my birthday. We hanging. She can flow low key. She was pretty tight. She from Chicago. I come to the studio to hang with P. We wasn't coming on no studio time. Mm-hmm. We coming just to blow some trees. I was coming to chill with P. Fuck around. I made a whole song.
Made a video.
It's nice. Crazy, you know.
Made a video too.
Crazy. Off a vibe. This
crazy, bro. And it was just put together for, like we.
She was trying to make you say that one part weird.
Yeah, that was on her. I don't know what she was on. I don't know where she was. I guess that's how they rock where she from. But I know how to get now. You know I know how to say my shit.
I mean, exactly. And I was gonna say in the studio, I feel like I always like the personal sessions better. I know niggas like to come with their people, and that's important because you gotta get your vibe right. But I feel like as a conductor, like I'm not like Tom Brady's still Tom Brady. but I'm still Bill Belichick, and I'm calling the plays. And when you got another motherfucker, oh bro, no, like sometimes they be right, but I've been in the game 14 years. Shut the fuck up. Let me talk to this artist. Let me get it. I need to get him in his zone, not you. You know what I'm saying?
System already set up. It's a system. It's already set up.
But there be sessions where I can see that the nigga got a rounded tip, and niggas be like, let's say that shit different. You know what I'm saying?
But see, you know, when me and you do sessions, I always come by myself.
Yeah.
So I had people with me.
That's what I'm saying. I like the solo sessions better.
I had people with me that night. It wasn't even no session. Like I said, we just came. We was fucking around, coming to talk some shit, and then turned into a session.
That's funny.
Fucking with
I had a studio for the longest, and I like the group sessions, bro.
I came with the chicks one night. Look, with me. I had like what? 4 chicks with me. 4 chicks with me.
Yeah, I'm talking about like.
Okay, but you be chill, y'all. It'd be like 3-4 hours. Y'all be
we'll be in that bitch all night, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But see, my sessions be different. These niggas be wanting to do like 4 songs in 1 hour, and so now I'm thinking how I can timetable this out, and then I be having missions.
I was just thinking to myself, man, we would end up doing something like two sessions, because that first Raw Boy, where we actually got the song, I don't know, we'll put it down, but that wasn't it. They'll ad lib, we'll go back over it, make sure it's tight, they'll re-record it, you know what I'm saying? But that first night though, man, we'll be in that bitch all night. And all night. Turn the beat on and play that bitch on repeat all night and get blown all night, and then everybody jump in the booth and say something. And
that's what I've been missing. I need that experience
for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Just to have people in there and be vibing.
Yeah.
No, mine. I haven't had that experience.
Sometimes, hey man, that's the best one.
Yeah,
that's the best one.
I mean, small versions of that, but not like what you just said. That's.
Bro, we'd be up in that mug, bro. I have to go straight to work out of the studio, bro. Shots like weed.
I got a question for everybody. What's y'all thoughts on this whole coronavirus thing? Like,
man,
like and am I asking the wrong question?
You gonna bring up this corona?
I don't know what I just want to know. Like, what y'all think?
I mean, it exists, and
we definitely know that.
It's definitely killing people.
Family members to it.
Right, that sucks.
So I'm pretty sure we all got somebody.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
I don't think I lost anybody.
Well,
My mom had.
I lost about 10 people. Bro. Hey, I done lost about 10 people to it. For real.
See, within, I mean, this. Okay, so they put out this vaccine. So should we all be taking it?
Hell no.
But this is what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
taking it.
This is what I'm saying though. Like,
it's coming from Freeze. I ain't taking no fucking vaccine.
They've put out a whole campaign on the news and commercials aimed at the inner city, basically aimed at ethnics, to try to get us to take the vaccine. They be having like church and mosque owners and people from the cloth from different religions. And they're like, oh, you had the Muslim. Oh, you must trust that this is the way to do it. And we have to look out for our neighbors. Take the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had one where it was all niggas. And it was just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've got a whole targeted campaign because they knew the moment they came out with this shit, they knew the number one thing that niggas was gonna do was not take the fucking thing.
Like it's all
they
money.
Knew, but they said they knew the first moment they came out with that shit, that niggas was gonna be like, nah, I'm not taking that shit.
Who the fuck made that rich nigga?
It's a money scheme, bro.
Who that rich? What's that nigga name?
Who?
That fuck made that vaccine?
Elon Musk? I don't know who you're talking about.
Man, it's all a money scheme. That's how.
Okay, but COVID exists.
Just like AIDS do. AIDS exists. Ebola exists.
Okay, so if they had
every year.
If they had an AIDS shot, you took it once and you'll never get AIDS.
Listen, I ain't took none of them vaccines.
They don't have it. But if they had a vaccine that makes sure you'll never get AIDS, cancer, diabetes, or none of that shit, would you take it? And you'll never get none of those.
No, because I trust in myself. I trust in myself that I'm not going to get AIDS. I'm not going to be out here popping ass too much. Like, all right, if they didn't make the vaccine, I already had to trust in myself, right? So I'm going to trust in myself to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, wear Magnum, you know.
I think.
Fuck with my choice of who I want to fuck.
This one,
you know how I go.
We have a disposition as black men to be fearful of these things, not only from the media, from commercials, from movies, from TV. Oh, I'm not going into the woods. I'm not. That's how we be feeling because we have a distrust of establishment, white civilization, because of our past. We are naturally going to be apprehensive towards these things that they will say, oh, this is normal. And we like, we don't trust y'all niggas for real. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard because even if it is for the betterment of everybody, how do you mend this trust? How do you fix that? Because I've said this before. It's like America wants us to be like, hey, America's like, hey, we love y'all, black people. Like, we love y'all. Y'all are our son. Y'all are our son. But, you know, the stepson that when the other parent died and now I'm stuck with you and I'll take care of you, but not as good as my kid because you're the step kid that your mom died and I'm stuck with you. Wow. That's how America feels. That's how America feels about us as black people. Right. Like we good, I guess, but not for real. But we I don't know. And now they got this thing, and it's like a lollipop. It's like, here you go, kid. It's like
I got a question. Anybody seen that new Coming to America movie, Part 2?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh wow, watch it. I don't like it. Me personally, I don't. It's totally to me. It's totally disrespectful.
I didn't think
if anybody third eye open. I mean, if everybody can see. I don't like it.
I don't want to spoil the movie because you guys haven't seen it. But I will say that Rick Ross donated his house.
Oh yeah, it was nice. The palace was definitely nice. It was beautiful. It was truly beautiful. I ain't gonna lie.
Here's what I'll say that is spoil free.
The women in the movie was wee.
Yeah, for sure. I'll say this, spoil free. 1, it's PG-13 instead of R. So take that for what you will when it comes to the African stuff. Secondary, if you really remember the first movie, only music was for comedic use, you know what I'm saying? She's your queen. Yeah. Only, you know what I'm saying?
So they did a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, there's a lot of like
to me in the new movie.
Like, what is this? A musical?
To me in the new movie, it's a bunch of gay shit going on. Like,
I didn't see any gay shit.
I did.
What? Well, come on. We don't want to spoil it, but
we ain't gonna spoil it. Bunch of gay shit going on.
I'll say this: technically, they have the same setup in the beginning as Coming to America because Hakeem wakes up, then they, show whatever.
Well, and Coming to America 1, he ain't even fuck nobody, but, they showed when he was in the bar, him and Simmy was in the bar, testing the chicks, bless you. He was testing the chicks to see who he liked or whatever, like, seeing which one he can measure up with. But I'm gonna call one thing out. When y'all watch this new Coming to America, why do they got, I don't know if this guy off Lord of the Rings or he off Game of Thrones. They got this character in this movie, and you gonna look like, why is he in here? He like he a fucking
he's
monster.
He's hilarious. Arsenio Hall.
No,
playing
it's
more
not
characters.
Arsenio. It's they got this character that's from out of Game of Thrones or something in the movie. Watch the movie. He don't even got no business in this movie. I swear to God, he an ugly monster. Everybody is human. It's a fucking monster in the movie. And this is this guy. He talking. He just chilling. He in one of these little Harry Potter movies.
Here's one thing that I know is a fun fact. The original Coming to America was almost 100% all black. Like from when people were walking in the streets, from when all the Zamunda shit to the church to it was almost 100%
did y'all see Black Panther when it first came out? Remember when everybody was the hype? Okay, so remember everybody was loving it. Yeah. Did y'all remember when it was like, okay, so Wakanda was real, Zamunda was fake. Remember they was trying to like compare. They were trying to compare Wakanda to Zamunda. Y'all don't remember that? Yeah, it was really comparing Wakanda to Zamunda. Now, when you see Zamunda come back, they talking about Wakanda was fake and Zamunda. Yeah, they said the same thing. Is anybody hearing this or is it just me?
I didn't hear that.
Oh, pay attention. I seen on the commercials.
I seen it.
They grabbed me on the commercials. That they
the
said,
commercials said
it showed a person on Coming to America movie saying Wakanda is fake, like it's Zamunda real, like. But they had the same thing when Wakanda was out.
You're saying this is a commercial, or you just saw something on?
They was making like I felt like they was beefing it up. Why was they beefing it up? Black Panther movie anyway, like it was a superhero movie. They was making it like he saved the day in real life, like he was Martin Luther King or Malcolm X.
Because you feel what I'm saying? There's not a lot of black heroes. Like, how many black people do you know? You may not know, but you've seen.
Listen,
and they got
he was Marvel.
They got a Superman tattoo. I'm saying black kids should get something other than a white guy on their shit.
I ain't never seen a black kid with a Superman tattoo.
I've seen a few, and I'm saying,
with a Superman tattoo, I
never. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
what I'm saying is, black kids need black heroes so that they can say, "Oh, that's normal." Because when I'm a kid, there's not a lot of options.
But these,
you know what I'm saying?
But now the Marvel black heroes wasn't real. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was real.
I get that, but we're talking about in the land of fantasy, man. We're not talking about real people.
In the land of fantasy,
that's the whole thing.
In the land of fantasy,
that's the whole thing.
Listen, in the land of fantasy,
I ain't got no heroes in the land of fantasy.
Is black because he gets his power from the sun, and his last name is L. Yeah.
I can dig.
You know, he from another planet, and he get his strength from the sun, and he is a Superman.
Right.
He was a black man, bro. You can take it for what you want because it's fantasy.
And that's fine. You know, I ain't never heard that. I never knew that.
Land, so
I never knew that.
You know how people though. You know how people gender identify or you know race identify. They choose to be other or whatever.
Right.
And, okay, so I choose that in fantasy land that my superhero Superman is black. It just makes sense, right? Because we tan.
I think all our fantasy land Superman.
Listen, hold on. Superman was white. Listen, think about this.
Superman's white as fuck,
about this.
bro.
Superman white as fuck, right? But how many of them actually can stand in the sun and get their power, bro?
He's not a white man. He's from a whole different planet.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
he's from a whole. He ain't even from
like
Earth.
you said, but okay. So, my answer
his
to that
skin
is,
just happened to be white.
No, it's fantasy land, bro. It could have been blue. It could have been blue if the blue people.
It should have been blue.
No,
he's
right,
from a whole different
It was
planet.
white because a white man wrote it.
Right, exactly. So now we need more black voices.
Kryptonite was what? Green? Was it blue? He should have been blue or green.
Right.
The shit, you know,
that's what we need.
Black, man.
We need that.
Black,
and look,
bro.
when Blade came out, niggas couldn't tell me shit. Blade was that nigga. I'm sorry.
Oh,
when the
for
movie,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? But who else did we have? Shaft? You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a lot of fucking
nigga, we
options.
definitely had Shaft. We definitely had Shaft.
What I'm saying, we didn't Dolomite.
Nigga, Action Jackson.
Carl Weathers, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that it's good to put this stuff out there so that kids are gonna be kids and not always gonna look at Martin. When they get older, they can look at Martin Luther King, but their youth, they're gonna be looking for these things, and instead of seeing just white, there's some other colorful options out there, so that because our normalcy from our kid, we had to like search for that shit, but we didn't have the internet. Whatever they put on TV is what we had to assume was regular. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's good that we putting that shit out there. You know, there's not just one black. There's different facets of being black, and that's why I brought all you guys here so y'all could, you know what I'm saying, give those opinions, guys. It's about that time, man. So give me your final thoughts, man. Something you want to put out to the universe, something that you want to give to a 21-year-old listening to this right now. What do you want to say?
Keep fucking, man. Just keep fucking.
Use condoms, man. Use condoms.
Keep fucking, use condoms.
Man, I gotta back up to keep fucking.
You add on to it. Keep fucking, use condoms.
Wait. You gotta give me like 30 seconds because once I heard that answer, it just kind of just threw me off.
So we got two rappers over here.
Right.
They came quick with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man. Words to the wise at 21. Talk to somebody who is already where you trying to be. If they already there, that's who you should listen to. Can't nobody that ain't never been there. I can't tell you how to be a billionaire because I'm not a billionaire. There's no way. Find somebody in your field where you trying to go and learn from them and have some fucking respect. You little punks.
There we go, guys. That is Black Cell. Freeze the block, boss.
I just got one more thing I want to say to all you young niggas out here, man, listening to this. Dream plus action equals reality. Believe that.
Yeah. Believe
real
that.
Spiel.
YK?
Shit. Yeah. YK, man. We out, Pete, man. Fuck it.
All right. Do you guys want to put anything, any place where people can find you? Black Cell.
You can find me on Van Dyke. East Side. Van Dyke in the building. Bitch. Van Dyke and Harper. Young Freeze in this bitch. You hear me?
VanDyke.com.
You can find me on Shady Side on Bain Street when I'm in Mt Clemens and the Birds. Bitch, we out here getting it. You heard me? Loud boys in the building.
Instagram,
where my
anything?
SGM niggas at? We back and forth with it. You hear me?
Yeah, I got international_Sal.
That's Instagram.
SAL on Instagram.
International_Sal. YK, where can we find you?
Mine is YKCKG OAT. So this YKCK GOAT on Instagram.
Okay, Freeze.
My shit, Detroit Freeze on Facebook. I ain't got no Instagram. I just came, I just got into this social media shit. I'm a real street nigga. I'm a real spill for shit.
Alright,
we out here, Shady Side Slides up, nigga. Van Dyke in the building.
He did.
SGM.
Whoop.
Whoa.